A son to a couple who were killed in cold blood in Karura area, Kiambu County, was on Friday arrested as a suspect. Police said they arrested the son, identified as Lawrence Warunge, after he went missing since Tuesday when his parents, two brothers, and a worker were brutally murdered at their home. Now, Lawrence, a university student in the city, was initially thought to have gone to school, but it was established he had gone into hiding. He later led the detectives into recovery of weapons used in the murder. This story was produced by Gatete Njoroge.
Immediately after the gruesome murders were committed, Lawrence is said to have fled to Naivasha. His mobile phone signal was last traced to Naivasha, but switched off for 2 days until yesterday, when he switched on the phone again in Thika, and later the signal traced to Kabete area. According to police, the suspect went to a relative's home in Gongoro area to seek refuge. It is the relative, an uncle to Lawrence, who blew his cover. Once he was arrested, he told the police that his parents were satanic and cruel to him. Since yesterday, police have been grilling him about the murder details, and today, after a long interrogation, Warunge is said to have made a confession. Investigators say while being interrogated, Lawrence confessed to killing the construction worker first by hacking him to death. He later accessed his parents' house through the rear door, using a bunch of keys, and killed his mother. He later killed his cousin Maxwell, who was rushing to rescue his aunt. Lawrence says he later went to his brother's room, where he also killed him. Finally, he attacked his father, whom he killed after he fell from a balcony and became incapacitated. It is believed that dispute over property was the motive of the murder. According to the investigators, the absence of any form of forced entry or exit in the razor wire that surrounds the compound shows the killer or killers were well known to the family. It is believed that they made their way into the house through the rear door, where they found Annie, the wife of slain businessman and US-based nurse Warunge, and hacked her to death by slitting her throat. The commotion in the kitchen drew the attention of the second victim, Maxwell Njenga, Warunge's 13-year-old nephew, who was confronted along the corridor and cut in the head and throat. Christian Njenga, who detectives say was killed and his throat slit on his bed, had just turned 13 on December 26, 2020. Police believe Warunge, the father, was in the master bedroom upstairs at the time of the attack. He rushed to the balcony on sensing danger and jumped down, where the killers caught up with him and stabbed him 34 times. And after being pressured further, the suspect agreed to lead the investigators to where he had tried to hide the evidence. He led the detectives to Jikaze in Mai Mahiu, and here the suspect, dressed in white protective gear, led detectives to where he hid the murder weapons. At this vast piece of land, Lawrence showed the officers a spot where he burnt some items in a bid to conceal the evidence. A knife, which had blood stains and which was covered in a piece of cloth, was recovered. Security officers kept vigil as detectives ransacked the area for clues. Lawrence is said to have come to this location at around 11 p.m. on Tuesday night after allegedly orchestrating the murders of his parents, a brother, a nephew, and a mason. The murders are said to have taken place at 8:30 p.m. The detectives spent several hours at this location before being led to this spot, where there is a pit latrine. Lawrence disclosed that he threw some of the murder weapons inside the latrine. Detectives also picked a few items after demolishing the latrine. Sources close to those leading the probe say that Lawrence is being treated as the only suspect in the crime. Police have since established that Lawrence had a girlfriend who used to live here and moved out yesterday. The caretaker says he used to see the two lovebirds together. Detectives are now looking for the girlfriend. Items recovered from the scenes visited include a knife, a pair of shoes, a pair of trousers, a jacket, a piece of paper, among others. It has emerged that Lawrence was not in good terms with his parents. At the end of last year, Lawrence went to a chief's office near their home and claimed that his parents wanted to bewitch him. According to police, his mother came and picked him, saying he had mental issues. The matter was never recorded, according to an officer aware of the probe. Tuesday's incident was the fifth in the family, according to police.